If you're thinking about buying a white noise machine and you've no idea which one to pick, stick around because I'm going to save you hours of comparing. Whether it's for you, for your baby, or for someone who sleeps terribly, you'll find the perfect option right here. These are the best white noise machines you can get in Europe right now. I'll leave all the links in the description so you can check them out. Let's get into it. We're starting with the Lectrofan Micro 2. And look, this is the one I recommend if you travel a lot or if you're the type who notices the tiniest detail in sound. Why? Because unlike most machines that play recorded files on a loop, the Lectrofan generates sound in real time with an algorithm. That means there are no repetitions. None. Your brain doesn't detect patterns and it genuinely relaxes, which is exactly what you need to fall asleep. It's got 11 sounds including fans, color noises, and ocean waves. And although that might seem few compared to others that offer 30, the quality of each one is brilliant. But here's the good bit, it also works as a Bluetooth speaker. Yes, you heard that right. During the day, you can use it to listen to music or even as a hands-free for calls, and at night, you turn it into your sleep machine. Imagine you're in a hotel, the room faces a street with traffic, you pop the Lectrofan on the bedside table, angle the rotating head towards the wall so the sound diffuses across the whole room, and you sleep as if you were at home. The battery lasts around 40 hours playing internal sounds, which is absolutely mad for its size, roughly the same as a tennis ball. That said, the multifunction buttons have a bit of a learning curve, because at 3 in the morning, it's easy to skip a track when all you wanted was to lower the volume. But once you get the hang of it, there's no going back. Now, if what you're after is variety of sounds without spending too much, the Eynic is an option that's well worth considering. 30 sounds including white, pink, and brown noise, nature, trains, clocks, and even lullabies for babies. For the price, it's an absolute bargain in terms of content. It also has something very few on this list offer, a 3.5mm headphone jack. This is gold if you share a bedroom, if you sleep with someone who has a different schedule, or if you're on a plane and want to shut out the world without bothering anyone. It also includes a very soft amber nightlight, perfect for not having to switch the light on if you get up during the night. The battery lasts around 10 to 12 hours, so compared to the Lectrofan's 40, it falls quite a bit behind, but then again, we're talking about very different price ranges. The only thing to bear in mind is that the sounds work with looped recordings, and if you've got a very sharp ear, you might notice the repetition at some point. For most people, this isn't a problem at all, but if you're particularly sensitive to sound, the Lectrofan will suit you better. And now, one that I think is spectacular for parents. The Egg D11 Max. If you've got a baby at home, this is probably your best ally. For starters, it has a built-in hook and comes with a clip so you can hang it from the pushchair, the cot, or the car seat. 21 sounds, an adjustable nightlight, and a volume that reaches up to 90 decibels. What does that mean in practice? That it can drown out the noise of the Hoover, older siblings playing, or street traffic while your baby carries on sleeping peacefully. The bass is punchy, and that's key because low-frequency sounds like the one that simulates the inside of the womb are the ones that work best for soothing newborns. It's got a child lock with a physical switch, not a button combination, so the little one can't change the volume or turn the machine off by accident. The 1800 mAh battery gives you several nights without charging, and it uses USB-C. Fun fact, it has a sound called Fairground that sounds a bit peculiar, like a music box from another era. If it doesn't convince you, just skip it, and you've still got another 20 to choose from. But hey, what if your problem falling asleep isn't outside noise, but a mind that won't switch off? Then you need to know about the Morphe. This isn't a white noise machine in the usual sense. It's a relaxation device based on sophrology, combining guided breathing, visualization, and body scanning. And the most interesting thing is its philosophy. 0 screens, 0 Bluetooth, 0 Wi-Fi, 0 blue light. No notifications, no distractions. You open it, turn its 3 analog keys to choose the theme, session, and duration, and you disconnect from the world. It has 210 sessions divided into 8 themes with male and female voices, and you can change the language from a hidden menu by turning the keys in a specific combination. The finish is beechwood with metallic details, an absolute beauty that looks gorgeous on any bedside table. That said, it's a premium product, and the battery lasts around 3.5 hours of playback, which works out to roughly a week of normal use. If you compare it to the Egg or the Lectrofan on pure battery life, it falls short, but it does something completely different. It doesn't mask sounds, it works directly on your stress and anxiety. For anyone who suffers from insomnia due to racing thoughts, this can be a genuine game changer. Let's move on to one designed especially for the littlest ones at home. The Sweetie Fox has an adorable design like a cute little figurine, and it's made to become a comfort object for your baby. It attaches easily to the cot or pushchair with its Velcro strap, has 15 sounds including white noise and lullabies, and a warm night light that helps little ones who are afraid of the dark. But what makes it truly special is the cry sensor. The machine listens, and when it detects that the baby starts crying, it activates on its own and plays the soothing sounds. Imagine it's 3 in the morning, the baby stirs a bit, the sweetie fox kicks in automatically, and the little one calms back down without you having to get out of bed. It doesn't get it right 100% of the time, but the times it does, it saves your entire night. It's rechargeable via USB, so you can forget about buying batteries. And what if you want to control everything from your phone? That's where the Momcozy DB03 comes in, which goes all in on connectivity. With its app, you can choose from 34 sounds, adjust the light brightness between 0 and 100% with a slider, and manage everything without entering the baby's room. This is a godsend if you're doing sleep training, because going in to adjust something can wake the little one up completely. It's got 7 light colors, and the touch controls on the device itself work perfectly on their own. Now, being honest, the app has room for improvement. Sometimes the Bluetooth connection puts up a bit of a fight and you need to reconnect. The good news is that most parents end up using a mix of the app and the physical controls, and honestly, it works brilliantly that way. If you're comfortable with technology and you're patient with the initial pairing, the experience of controlling everything remotely is well worth it. And we're closing with the Homin, which is proof that you don't need to spend a lot to sleep better. 30 sounds, a night light with 7 colors, and a breathing light mode that looks spectacular in the dark. It's compact, rechargeable via USB, and has a memory function so it remembers your last sound and volume every time you switch it on. The 1200 mAh battery gives you around 15 hours, enough for a full night with no issues. Compared to the Lectrofan, the sound loops are a bit more noticeable, and the bass doesn't have the same punch as the Dream Egg, but for the price range it sits in, it offers a value for money that's very hard to beat. It's perfect if you want to try a white noise machine without making a big investment, or as a practical gift that always goes down well. Right, let's recap so you've got it clear. If you travel a lot and want the best sound quality with no loops, the Lectrofan Micro 2 is unbeatable. If you're a parent and need a tough machine with plenty of volume for the baby's room, the Egg D11 Max. If your problem is stress and thoughts that won't stop, the Morphe can transform your nights. Looking for variety of sounds and a headphone jack at a good price? The Eynic. Total control from your phone? The Momcozy. An adorable device with a cry sensor for newborns? The Sweetie Fox. And the best value for money? The Homin. I'll leave all the links in the description so you can check them out at your own pace. Tell me in the comments which one convinced you the most. See you in the next video.